Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this beautiful cotton candy sunset look, I guess you could say. I'm gonna have the name up here either way, the title of this video, but either way it's like a cotton candy because you have the pink, you have the orange, the yellow, the purple. It just looks like it's such a beautiful sunset. So I really hope you guys enjoy this look. If you want to see it, go ahead and continue watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with the Zulu palette by Juvia's. I love this palette because it has like a bunch of rainbow colors, and rainbow colors is usually what I personally like to use to do these looks. I really like the Juvia's palette place to do this look because it has all the colors we need, really. Okay, so I know you guys are pulled in really close. I want to start off by saying I do not have anything on my face. I have my brows done. I know I still owe you guys a brow routine. I'm gonna get it up soon. Now this is really close and personal, but I just want to make sure you guys see everything that I'm doing. So I'm gonna start off with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm gonna put this all over the eyes. I'm gonna do this with my finger just because you can warm up the product, really work it in better than a brush. Okay, so I want to set that just to make sure all the shadows blend in correctly, just because we are using a lot of shadows that are really hard to blend, just in the sense of a pink into a purple or an orange. So I'm just gonna grab my powder brush. This one is by Aesthetica and this is P12. This is the brush, super fluffy, I love it. So grab a little bit. Oh, and I'm taking my Coty Airspun powder. This one's super cheap. You can find this at Walmart, any drugstore really. So I'm just gonna put it there. So first I'm gonna start off by taking the yellow color in the Zulu palette, which is gonna be this one right here in the middle on the top row. I'm gonna take that on my Luxie 205 brush, which looks like this. It's a really good blending brush. I'm gonna really pack it on the brush. I'm going to blend the yellow into where I was going to place the orange. That will make it easier to blend in the long run, the orange and the yellow together. Now I'm going to take my packing brush by Marsk. Looks like, oops, sorry. By Marsk. It's real simple. It looks like this. I'm just going to take it and pack this on a little bit right here. Right now you don't have to really worry about packing the shadow, just because either way we're going to go in back in later and really pack in everything and make it look really pretty. But just for now you want to get a strong base, especially that it's yellow. Yellows are such a hard color to build up. Next we're going to be taking the orange color that's right next to it. I promise you this color is a lot lighter than it's showing up on camera, but that is the color. I'm going to be taking it on the same brush just because I want everything to blend out nicely together. That way the orange and the yellow, it's just going to work out perfectly. Also guys, remember to start from the beginning to the end. You don't want to start to the end to the beginning because it's going to make a little mud. Literally, you're going to make everything muddy and it's not going to look pretty. I'm going to start it right about here and blend that out. Now I'm going to go in with my Elizabeth's Mott's blending brush and I'm going to take that yellow again just because this is so compacted. I'm really going to take it there and blend it into that orange. We're going to be taking the next color, which is this beautiful pink right here. Since we are about to reach the purple, I decided to get my post-its that I have on my vanity, and I usually do cut them in half and place them just so I have a really cut eyeshadow, and that's going to help since we are going to be digging into the purple. I'm going to go in with my same Luxie brush and again blending that in. Now I'm not going to worry about blending them in too much right now. We're going to do that at the very end. Once we're done putting the purple on anything, we're going to go in and really blend that in together. Now we're taking in that purple and we really want to work it in. As you're placing the purple, make sure you're blending it in into the pink, just so that it's easier to blend in later on. Now we're going to be working in that yellow again into the orange so that we have that really pretty gradient for each of the colors. I'm going to take my Morphe E28 brush, which looks like this. Take a little bit of the orange, not a lot, gonna pat off the rest. And I'm gonna work it in a little bit here with the pink to really get that seamless blend. I'm gonna go back in with my Elizabeth's Mott blending brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the pink just to put the color back in there, not where the blend is, but just in the general pink area. And I'm gonna go back in with the Morphe E28 brush, take the pink and blend it out with the purple. And go back in with the same brush, the Elizabeth's Mott's blending brush, take a little bit of the purple and place that color right back in there. So I'm taking my Pro Longwear Paint Pod in soft ochre, and I'm gonna take an e.l.f. Concealer brush. I have two of them, this one and I have this one. I'm gonna be taking both of them more precisely on where I need them. So I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm kind of gonna make like a cut crease wing, I guess you could say. I'm gonna flick it up at the end just to have that really pretty wing, and then from there we could go in with liner, and it's just gonna make it so much better. Now I'm gonna go in and fill this in a little bit more. I'm gonna be taking my Sephora concealer brush, which looks like this. Here I did switch brushes just to do the wing. I wasn't thinking about doing the wing at first, and then at the end of the look I did do it. So that's why in some scenes you might see that I do not have the wings, but I did end up adding it. So I'm going to go back in, take my Coty Airspun powder. I'm going to take it on this flat brush. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm just going to put this all over the eye because you want the color to be there, but you want it to be easy to blend. So the main reason we are setting the concealer is just that way it's going to be easier to blend in all the colors. The color payoff, we could still get it without having a wet base, but this is going to just help with the blending. Now that we have the concealer on, our next step is to start working on our cut crease that we just did. So what you're going to do is, again, yellow, orange, pink, purple. So I'm going to start by putting the yellow on the outer corner of my eye. I started doing this, but I didn't like the method, so I took that little brush and I started placing it around the corners of where I had the concealer. It just made it a lot cleaner and easier to get it precisely where I wanted. So I placed it there and moved it a little bit down, and I feel like that just made it perfect, and I did this throughout the whole entire look. Next, I grabbed that same exact brush and I got the orange and put it right next to the yellow. And from there, I decided to get my fluffy E28 brush from Morphe and blend this a little bit down. That way we can blend it softly into the yellow, and it's just going to make that really pretty gradient. Next, what I was doing was a little bit different from before. I grabbed my packer brush and I started packing the pink onto the lid. I was having a little bit of a hard time getting the color payoff that I wanted, so I started to pack it, and then later on, either way, we're going to go in with a fluffy blending brush and blend this all out together, so it really didn't matter. I did have some fallout on my under eyes, but it's fine because either way, we're going to fix that with some concealer and clean up the face. Then right after, I did grab the purple and placed it right next to the pink. Like I said, we are going to go back in and retouch these colors just because they do not have the color payoff that I wanted. So I just pretty much placed them there however I wanted, and then was going to go back in and retouch them. So I placed the purple there. As you can see, now we're going to go back in and really perfect this look. Just like we did to the top, we want it to be really pigmented, really there, really pretty. So we're going to start from the outer corner to the inner corner. So I pretty much just redid everything again. As you can see, I touched up the yellow with a fluffy brush, then the orange. I tried blending in the orange into yellow, the pink into the orange, and the purple into the pink. It was just going to be much easier, as you could see as what I'm doing here. Okay. And I know this could look a little bit crazy. What we're going to do is we're going to get a makeup wipe. Actually, I'm going to remove these here. You could see right away reveals a super clean, beautiful line. You could see there's a lot of fallout with doing this look. but very easily. You don't want to do this eye look with any foundation or concealer on. You want a bare face. That way, if you do get dirty, you could just easily pick it up. Next, we're gonna go in and do some liner and then some finishing touches that are really gonna make this look super beautiful and super pop. So I'm gonna take my Aesthetica eyeliner brush and my pretty Vulgar eyeliner. So either way, we're gonna highlight our inner corner. Let me see if I can find one of my favorite highlights to actually use for this, because it is just so beautiful. Okay, so I honestly can't find my favorite inner corner highlight, which is so sad. But either way, I have so much makeup. I have honestly a mess in my vanity. But either way, I'm gonna go in with my Kylie Jenner highlighter in the color Santorini. So I'm going to take this brush by ColourPop, and I'm just going to be placing the highlight on the inner corner of my eyes just to make it seem more vibrant. So I ended up trying this glitter glue from NYX, and it actually gave me an allergic reaction to my eye. So I ended up just taking some glitter from NYX and placing this in the inner corner of my eye with some glitter glue. I was just showing you guys here the glitters, but I'm just going to skip to the part where I do actually place this on my eye. So I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer, just because I always use this for glitter and it's so much better. I'm going to take a little bit on my finger, and I mean the slightest bit, and just tap it a little bit right there. Just so it really picks up any glitter that I want to put there. And I put some inside the lid. These are a little bit difficult to work with just because you lose whatever you take out of this, literally. So I kind of like the other ones better than the NYX, and they're a lot cheaper. They're only like $1.25, just letting you know. So I'm gonna take a little bit, which this is not a little bit, but we're gonna try to get just a little bit on there, just like that. To finish this up, I'm gonna put some mascara, which my all-time fave is my Urban Decay Perversion mascara and my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I love blending these just because they look so good together when you blend them. To start off, I took my Urban Decay Perversion mascara first, and then from there I went along and added my Tarte's Camera Lashes mascara just to blend them in together. So now that I have pretty much all my face done, I'm gonna go back with this eyeshadow brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of the yellow, orange, pink, and purple, and that's gonna be pretty much that finishing touch to this look. Of course, if you want to leave it a little bit more like this, of course you can, but I think that's really gonna make the look a little bit better. I'm gonna take my Luxie brush again, and I'm just gonna go in from the yellow out and blend this out a little bit so it's not so pigmented. Last but not least, I went in with my Tarte's mascara and did my bottom lashes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It did take me some time to make, just because this look takes a while, I guess you could say, but in the end result it is so beautiful. As you can see, this look really is magnificent. As you could tell, obviously it's really easy to do, it's just a little bit time consuming. Either way, don't forget to thumb this video down below, and to subscribe, you can go ahead and subscribe right here. Yeah, I know you want to. And to watch my previous video, you can press right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.